So, hey guys again. Um, I'm recording the next tutorial after I just make the first one. So if you haven't still see that, just go check that out before. I explained a lot of things which will help mm, modding your grass and starting to actually um, make your first step into the modding scene of the Xiaomi Mi 9SE device. So now, as we were saying the last time, we are into the TVRP. So we did all the passage we had to. So what should you do now? I'm going to teach you how to install a custom ROM on your device. And in order to do that, I'm going to actually um, not using the XDA thread anymore of the Grus, which is, as I want to tell you again, this one, but I'm going to use the Telegram group. If you still haven't used Telegram at all, I suggest you to make your account. It's free, totally free. Go into the search bar and write Grus family. You should see this. After you tap that, you should be in the group. You should be welcomed by a welcome screen, and well, you are going to actually have like a long time here because we troubleshoot a lot. Me and other guys actually helps a lot of people, so I suggest you to check it out. Anyway, we are going to install our ROM. What do we need in the first place? Well, first of all, you can write hashtag notes in the group. Doesn't work. Probably I wrote that badly. Let's see if that works. Okay. So we are going to install all ROMs. The ROM available for Grus are... why am I writing everything badly today? Oh my god, I'm so bad at this. So the ROMs available for Grus are the CR Droid 6, LOS 17, Bliss ROM, Moki, Derpfest. Don't consider the Pixel because it's bad, really bad, and bootleggers. Those are the ROM I tested personally, and they works. There's also the Evoc, which is pretty new, has been released yesterday, and looks like it's pretty great, but I didn't test it out, so I cannot say if it's either great or not. So for this example, we are going with the Bliss ROM. So after you choose your desired, so you made a full check on which ROM you want to really use, you can also use MIUI ROMs, MIUI custom ROMs. But for this example, we are taking custom ROMs, okay? So yeah, for MIUI based, probably on the next tutorial, okay? Now we are going in depth for custom ROMs. So yeah, first you have to choose whichever custom ROM you want to use, okay? It can be based on Pi, so it's either LOS 16, CR Droid 5.9, or bootleggers. Can be also Mookie, Derpfest. Okay, those are the one based on Pi. Or you can go with the one based on Q, so you have CR Droid 6, LOS 17, Bellicerum, Avoc OS. There are plenty of. So for this example, I'm going with the Bellicerum. And if you type this on our group, you are going to see this one, this note, which has the update to the latest version and a changelog just to see what is new and what's working. Of course, Blisterum has everything working, totally everything. It's the one of the ROM I personally use for my daily driver, so I recommend it. And yeah, you can just tap on get latest version and you'll be automatically redirected to the channel where the actual dev, which is Pengus77 aka Pivchair aka Ivan, an amazing developer, releases all of his work. Just tap on the download here. As you see, this one is the latest. I already downloaded it, so I don't need to download it twice. Download it and put it anywhere in the phone. Since our phone has MTP enabled by default, you'll probably see the phone on the actual screen. Give me a sec. Okay. It's good that it's not responding. No, yeah, I have to make a wipe data first. Okay, I just unplugged my USB 2.0 because I need more speed. Yeah, the first time you actually are let's say installing a ROM, you need to make a clean installation. So format data, advanced wipe. So the passage are wipe, format data, write yes, confirm, then go into advanced wipe and wipe Dalvik card cache, system and vendor. Then slide, and when you see done, just tick back, press the back button 2 times, tick reboot and select system. Select recovery. Swipe to reboot, and now just wait. So in my case, I will use an USB OTG because I'm more comfortable with. So if you want, you can actually choose whatever option you want. You're free to really use whatever configuration you want, but probably for this real example I'm going to use the normal, so you actually are able to know what to do. So yeah, I'm just going, where did I put my USB? Here it is. Okay, I'm unplugging it. Okay, so yeah, as you see, I have all of my stuff here, like my mods and ADC and the Bliss ROM, which is this one. Take copy. So you downloaded it, so it should be on download. Then go into Mi9SE, internal storage, and tick paste. Give it some time. If you are not seeing your device into the this PC section, just go as I just did, go into mount, and there should be like enable MTP, like the last button on the left. There should be like enable MTP. Take that and the phone should appear in the devices here. Okay, so just give him some time in order to copy. Perfect. So the ROM is on our phone. What now? Well, now we need to install the firmware and the baseband. So in order to do that, just write on the group hashtag baseband. Okay, today it's not the day I'm writing good. And as you see, this note pops up, and here you can choose whatever firmware you want to use. As I said, here for QROMs you can use the last button, so from 11.0.1 from the latest weekly. But as per my personal experience, you can go with either 10.3.4 or 10.3.9. Those two are really the most stable firmwares plus baseband out of the box. So I suggest you to go with one of those. Okay. So for this example, we are going with this one, with the 10.3.9. So click and download it. Give him a sec, of course, and you should be ready to go. All the downloads are from Telegram, are on download, Telegram desktop, and they are all here. Okay, so if you cannot find any of the actual downloads, they are all there. Okay, make sure of that. And then copy into the internal storage. As you probably already know, I have everything in my USB, so I'm going just to copy that into the internal storage. Okay, give him a sec. It's really gonna take like a bit of time. Perfect. So now we have the ROM and the baseband. What now? Well, we need to install the latest JApps, or if you want something more efficient, or as I want to describe it, more privacy oriented, you can go with MicroG. It's really up to your choice. MicroG is actually, as I'm going to show you now, it's a replacement for the Play services. Okay, it's a more freedom reimplementation, and it's pretty good in terms of battery consuming, because if you are using a Q, so if you are willing to use a QROM, I probably suggest you to go with MicroG, because there are less wake clocks, so more battery, so less battery hungry. There aren't any bugs related to JApps, which is more common when you actually are using a package with the JApps, even though now JApps are really stable. But yeah, I think, in my opinion, MicroG is more stable. Okay, so really go with whatever choose you want to make. For my personal experience, I will go with MicroG. Okay, so for JApps, you have the option to write #JApps and choose whatever package you want. I suggest you to go with either BitJApps or OpenJApps. Okay, then go with ARM64, select 10, and tick Pico, and tick download, and you should be ready to download it. In my case, I will go with MicroG, which is also available here. Just write #MicroG and go with either Pi, if you are using Pi. Of course, there is the option to go with Pi, or Q, which is this one, of course, as you see. Then just download it and put in your don't put in your phone yet, because we will need another package in order to do that. Okay, as I have wrote here before doing the installation, this is for the let's say the installation for the ROM, essentially. As you see, I put the firmware plus baseband in the first place, then the ROM, the JApps package, and Magisk. Okay, so we are now missing Magisk, so we can go ahead and download it. I'm writing into Google, as you will probably do. The second link is the one I'm looking for. If internet is with me today, probably not. Okay, the first post, go down and latest stable, and it should just start the download. I put the download in the description, so no worries guys, really. Okay, download it and put in your phone, just like that. Okay, I'm gonna do that right now. I have it in my USB. Nope, not you. Where is it? There you go. I'm gonna put it in my phone, just like that. So okay, that's my configuration. I have the ROM, the firmware, and my disk. I am not going to use the JApps because I don't really use it. Mine is going to be a full MicroG setup. But as you see here, just follow these steps, okay? So first, you're going to install the firmware and the baseband. Then tick add more zip. There's this button on the left, on the right of the bottom right of the screen. Tick add more zip. Then select the ROM. Then do it again. So select again add more zip. JApps. One more time add more zip and my disk. Then slide to install and everything should be ready to go. Okay. Then just reboot and everything should be good as clean. But in our case we are doing a MicroG installation. So what are we going to do? Of course, in both situations make a backup because it's important. Okay, full wipe first. I already did a clean wipe because you really need that the first time. And now we are going to install the firmware plus baseband. Yeah, why did I put optional here? Because if you want, you can actually the second time you are installing a custom ROM, you cannot actually have to install the firmware again unless it's more stable or has been said by developers that it's more stable than the one you are using. But in our case, we are not going to do that in any way. Okay? So I'm starting from 10.3.3.0, which is actually a ROM with a really great baseband. But in your case, if you are starting from 11.0.6 or 11.0.4, you are free to use the baseband your phone is coming with, or jump into the latest China. You are really free to choose. Of course, if you are willing to stay with your baseband, just don't change it in any ways, okay? That's why I put optional here and here. The first time it's mandatory because your phone needs to be on a stable firmware. So yeah, you are really let's say free to choose if installing the baseband, a newer baseband, or staying with the one you are into. Okay, you can really choose that. So after this let's say this big this big message, I'm going to tap into install, select the firmware and baseband of the version I downloaded, add more zips, select the ROM, which is Bliss, add more zip, Magisk, and swipe to confirm flash. Perfect. So now I just have to wait till the ROM installs everything. So I'm going to see you when everything is up and running. So okay, after a few minutes, everything should be good to go. When you see done and the option to wipe, cache, and download or reboot to system, it means everything's over. Okay. So just in case, wipe, cache, and download, and click reboot. So now we are going to wait for the phone to actually reboot, and if everything went correctly, it should put it up just like that. See you when that time comes. So okay, now the phone should ask you for your SIM pin, of course. Just click enter, unlock it, and there you go. You should have everything you need. So I'm just going to I'm going to show you what I'm actually seeing in the screen right now. So there you go. Oh, still didn't start it. So 3, 2, 1, bam. Okay, so now you are seeing what I'm seeing in my phone. Since I don't have another camera, I cannot really show you that much. But the important is I am showing you what I'm seeing right now on the phone. Okay. So since I choose the MicroG setup, in my case, you will need to follow this this guide. You'll find every single piece or all of this in the description, so no worry about that. But we installed MicroG, so now we are going to copy. I'm enabling the file transfer. I'm going to copy the MicroG zip, which is this one in my case. There's a version for Pi as well, you probably saw that already. In the internal shared memory, and take paste. And there you go. So I'm going, okay, I'm tapping MicroG, waiting for it to open it, and done it. Now we take modules, we take the plus button, allow, -E, MicroG, MicroG. Give him some time and reboot again. So I'm going to stop the recording and reboot. Perfect. Now we wait for the phone to actually reboot, and when that happens, I return to you guys. So okay, we are back. We are recording again on the phone too, and as you see, we have a new icon on the phone after we are booted, and it's the MicroG one. What we're going to do now is, if those of you are following the MicroG installation, we are going to settings, then we are going to system. No, it's not here. Okay. We're going to apps and notification, see all 20 apps, show system, and we are looking for calendar sync, Google Calendar sync. That's why I wasn't finding it. What is it? There you go. And we give the permission to calendar and the permission to Google Contact Sync. Perfect. So after we do that, we are now heading to settings, Blissify, more, allow signature spoofing, enable it, go back. This operation I just did is available only in Bliss ROM. For ROMs like LOS 17, this step is not actually needed at all, since signature spoofing is enabled by default or integrated, let's say like that, in the ROM itself rather than an option to enable it. The developer added this since in the Bliss isn't available by default. Okay, keep that in mind. Now we are heading to system, MicroG setting. We are going to give all the setting, all the permission the apps asks for. We are going into Google device registration, click on, Google Cloud Messaging, click on, Google Safety Net, click on, Unified NLP, click on Deja Vu Location Service, allow all the time, help Wi-Fi, allow all the time, and Mozilla. Allow and allow all the time. Okay, configure address lookup backends, tick that enable it, tick OK, go back, and now you can go to self-check, tick on system grants signature spoofing permission, allow, and there you go. Everything is up and running. You can now add your Google account, which I'll do that right now. Perfect. The phone is now up and running and everything should work just fine. If when you open the Play Store you have this error here, just long press on the Play Store, info, go into storage and cache, clear storage, tick OK, return home, open Play Store again, and everything should be up and running. So here you can just install whatever ROM you want. Okay, for this tutorial it's over. In the next one I'm going to show you how to install a custom ROM with GApps, because it's good to give that a good chance. Okay, so see you in the next one.